Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Martyna and today I have a very fun project to share with you in which we are going to be using no digitals, everything else but digitals. So you know me, you know I love digitals. I use them in pretty much every project of mine, but sometimes I just want to challenge myself to think out of the box and to do something different. And I also know that not everyone of you has a printer or has an easy access to a printer. So I just want to make some projects that will be accessible for all, not just those of us who buy and use digitals. So no digitals today. I'm going to have to focus because you guys know that digitals are kind of like my default. When I'm collaging, embellishing, I just don't even think about it, I grab them. So today I am going to have to stay focused on using everything but digitals. Okay, so I am working on my Woodland Wonders journal collection, and I will link below some videos that we've already made a few things for those journals. These are of course woodland themed journals. There will be a lot of mushrooms and owls, some sunflowers as well, so it's like a late summer kit and journal collection. I have a kit, digital kit that accompanies this collection, but today I have this cute little book. This is Colin's Gem Guide Mushrooms and Toadstools, and so this is just full of images of mushrooms, and it's a vintage book, I believe. Yeah, it's 1982, published in 1982, and it's so cute. I love the size, just perfect for making ephemera. And what I also have is cut-offs from envelopes. So if you remember in my last video, well, not sure if this was the last one actually, but some time ago we've made pockets from junk mail window envelopes, and we've had these cut-offs left that we didn't use, and I asked you guys not to throw them away because I had some idea, I wanted to use them. So today we are going to be using and doing just that, and let me just see if I have them kind of like similar sizes. This could work together, because today I would like us to make, do I have more? I would like us to make fun little booklets. Oh, come on, fun little booklets out of those. So okay, I can use this. So I would like us to have like a booklet where we open this up, we have some decoration on the front, on the back, we open this up, we have some journaling space and possibly a pocket of some sort, and then yeah, and then I will just add them, clip them to my journals. So let me start with this one. This is, as you can see, still kind of intact. I could use this as a pocket, but I decided to make a booklet out of this, so I'm going to slit this open. And actually, which side up? This one, I think. And because this is still intact, I think I'm just going to leave it like this. So I already kind of have a booklet shape. While these are of course loose sheets which we are going to have to join together somehow. So I'm going to make sure these are the same size. This will be my front and back cover of my booklet. Okay, so let's see. I know that I would like to decorate the front with those book pages, so I'm going to try to find the middle of a signature here. I don't think I've used this little book before. Here is a middle of the signature. No, but these are not like toadstools or mushrooms, so maybe somewhere here. Where are you? Middle. Oh, here is the middle. Okay, so let me pick a few pages, just like that. And then we can look at the images and choose those that we want to use. So let's see what we have. This is cute. I like illustrations like that for a whole page. Oh, this is nice. I think I want this one, so I'm going to tear it. What else? We also have, oh, I love this one, so I'm going to take this one as well. And this one. I just love those illustrations. Those Collins gem little books are so cute. I also have one for wildflowers, I believe, or birds. Or birds and wildflowers, I'm not sure. But okay, so now I'm going to take my trimmer and make sure these edges are nice and clean. And then we will see how much space those book pages take on our front covers of our booklets, and what else we need to add. So this could go here, I believe. This could go maybe here. That's nice. It is pretty much the same size lengthwise as this, and this could go here, I suppose. Okay, so what I need is some pieces of some papers to decorate those. So because I'm not going to use digitals, let me grab an old book. I have this old French book that I got from a flea market a long time ago, and I've been using a lot of pages from it because it has the most stunning vintage color ever. So I'm going to tear a few pieces so that I can add them and use them here. And we need something for the top, or maybe the bottom. Maybe I will cover the bottom with something. Oops. Come on. Okay, then here we need a similar longish piece, and here as well. Whoops. I'm not doing a good job tearing this book page, am I? Alrighty. Now, can I tear the edges? Yeah, I think I can. So I'm going to tear the edges of those book pages ever so slightly, just to make them more interesting, I guess. I need a flat surface for that. Okay. Now, definitely not a good day for tearing for me. And up top. Come on, I think my desk is just not an even surface, or there is something wrong with this book page, which is less probable, to be honest. Okay, this way. I need to have a better grip on my ruler. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and the last one. Okay, excuse me. This can go to the bin. And let me grab something else. I'm going to take my box of washi tapes, and I want to see, I like this one, I want to see if I have any washi tapes that could look good here. This one definitely, so maybe I will take the roll. Maybe this one. So looking for some kind of vintagey muted colors. This one. Oh, this definitely with the yellow flowers. And the gold one, because gold is gold. Gold is always useful. And let's see what we have here. And how much more space we need to cover. A little bit here, so I think a strip of this washi tape will cover that. Definitely. What about here? With this, and I'm thinking the same thing, so a strip of washi down there. Cool. And then here a strip of washi there. Now I am going to take my vintage photo and quickly go around just the book pages, as they are my focal points for these little compositions, so I want them to stand out. And also they are going to be glued kind of on top of everything else, so I don't need to ink any other edges because they won't be visible. That was super quick. Okay, now the washi tape. So it's also no digitals project is also a great way to use your washi tape, because, well, I at least have an issue of forgetting to use my washi tape very often. So I have a lot of washi tape, as you could see, and that box isn't even my only box, so it's definitely worse than that. So I need to use it, if only for being able to buy more, you know. Okay, to justify buying more. And now I'm going to go with my glue stick, so that I can glue down this book page, and then this one. And I'm thinking I want to decorate it further, and maybe I will add some stamping, or maybe I was even thinking heat embossing. We will see. We will see in a minute. Okay, we will cut the excess off just in a sec. Okay. So how are you guys? How are you doing? How is your week going? How's your summer going? Are you working on any creative projects right now? I always love to hear about what you are working on. And even if those are not crafting projects, I always love to know kind of how you're doing and what's been going on in your life, as much as you want to share, of course. Just as much as you feel comfortable sharing. Alrighty, this is number 2 and number 3. Should probably use something underneath here, underneath where I'm gluing to protect my desk, but my desk is already so gluey and painty and there is gold splatters all over it that I don't even care anymore. This is just like a proper craft desk, I guess. So I'm not worried about it. Okay. Now we can use our scissors to cut off what's hanging here. Okay, just a quick check, no digitals, no digits. Okay, we didn't use any digitals, that's good. Sometimes when I'm talking, I'm like kind of crafting automatically, so I do hope I don't forget myself and use any digitals, and if I do, I give you my full permission to shout at me and hopefully I will hear you. And remember, no digitals today. Okay. I also think these little book pages are a perfect size to make booklets just out of them, you know, two book pages make a really fun, simple booklet. They're the perfect size and of course the perfect theme for my woodland journals. Okay, what do we have? We have this one, which I love, this one and this one. Now I am going to go ahead, and the first thing I will do, or not the first, firstly I actually want to use some of these washi tapes to decorate. So I like this one, this green one, this is like green checkered one, so I'm going to use it, I suppose, in 2 places. I know that the kind of the magical number of collaging is 3, but I often find that 2 is enough for me, you know, that I have the same kind of thing or the same pattern in 2 places, and that's enough for me. So you just do what feels right, I suppose. Okay, so I'm going to use this yellow one as well. Okay, I love this washi tape. This washi tape is honestly one of the first ones I've bought years and years ago. I got it on AliExpress, of course, which is where I usually get my washi tapes. And yeah, and I've had it ever since and I love it. It just makes every project come to life because it's so pretty and so happy. Okay, but I also love this. This was gifted to me by dear Sue. I have been kind of hoarding it just a little bit because it's so beautiful. This is Maggie Holmes' washi tape from her Flourish collection, and I just can't get enough of it. I love it so much, and it's not easy to get it here in Poland, at least where I've checked in the shops that I usually shop from, so I've been hoarding it so I can have it for a longer time, which doesn't make sense, of course, because I enjoy using it, but you know how it is with hoarding, it doesn't always make sense. Okay, so I'm just wondering very quickly, do I want to round the edges? Maybe just these like outside edges, so I should have some corner rounded edge somewhere, or maybe I don't. I have like 3 now, of course. Oh, here it is. Now, of course, I can't find any. So I am going to round the edges, or the corners rather, those outside corners of my booklet. I like it. They look cute, don't they? Now I'm going to use my gold paste, gold gilding wax, to put a little bit of it on my finger and go around those edges in a very, very messy way. But that's just the way I like to do it. That's why I'm using my finger and not a brush or a sponge. And I am also starting to already think about how we are going to join or hinge these two with their like the back covers. This one actually has the back cover already joined. And I think I may have an idea. Oops. Okay, and that last one. A little bit more. Awesome. I have a little bit left, so I can add it here somewhere. Great. So now, how about we do some stamping? Yeah, I think stamping maybe. So let me take maybe this stamp. I think this is Kaisercraft and this is their script stamp, and I'm going to use it with my archival ink in coffee. Very messily, no acrylic block, just going over the different pieces that I have here in my collage to kind of blend them together a little bit, over the washi tape as well. Right, I like it. It just adds a little bit of messiness, doesn't it? So I actually think that I'm not going to be decorating the back covers, so the back like inside, of course, I'm going to decorate, but the back, I think I'm going to just leave them to actually glue them to the journal pages. So these are going to be just like little booklets that are inside the journal. Okay, anyway, so do we need anything else? I'm thinking, of course, gold splatters, but maybe later, because I want to work on the insides now. And this one, I'm actually going to go booklet by booklet. So let me round the corners first. Maybe it would be smarter to do it later, but that's okay. and let me decorate the inside. So one side I'm going to decorate with just various blank pages, kind of like this washi tape here, so and some scraps of maybe scrapbooking, some scraps of tea stain paper, stuff like that, because this side I want to be for journaling. So I'm just tearing a piece of this washi tape. And you know what, you guys, let's work on all of them at the same time. This is actually my preferred way to work, kind of like in a line where I do one thing and repeat it 3 or 5 or however many times I need. So this one here and then this one here. So we could have this, another piece of this washi tape. Perfect for here. So I love this washi tape. It's beautiful, it's matte, so you can write on it. It has this beautiful color and this beautiful kind of grungy grid pattern, but the only thing I don't like about it is that it has no backing and therefore it looks like this. I mean, this, how do I put it anywhere? It's just not, it doesn't work for me, you know. Okay, and the last one, a little bit too big, but that's okay. You can use this piece for something else. Now I'm going to check my scraps box and see if I actually have any coffee paper scraps, something like this. Something like this. Alright, now I have 2 ideas of how to actually join those 2 sides, those 2 covers together. And because I want it glued on a page, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of tea stain paper. Okay, I actually have, so it doesn't have to be tea stain paper. We are not going to see it, to be honest. So it can be any paper. I'm going to cut it the size of my covers. So this one and I'm going to use it to hinge or to join those 2 covers together. So the way it works is we are first cutting it to the length that we needed. 1, and 2. Now I don't need it this wide, so I'm going to cut it this way as well. And then those 2 pieces, I'm just folding them in half, like that. 1, and 2, and I am going to glue them this side to the front, to the back cover, and this side to the front cover, and therefore my covers are going to be joined together, and I am going to be stitching around my covers to reinforce them as per usual. That's why I am not too bothered with how much glue I need to use. Okay guys, so as it happens, I did not notice that my video stopped, that my camera stopped recording, my video stopped, so I don't know what I was saying, but basically how we hinge those, so I'm going to maybe repeat myself, but I have this piece of paper folded in half, and I'm going to glue the cover, the inside of the cover, to one part of it, and the inside of the front cover to the other part of it, or half of it. And then this is what it looks like inside, and when we fold it, I just need to make sure that it folds correctly. We have our little booklet. And now anything that's not even here, I'm just going to go back and fix with my scissors. Alrighty, now we can decorate. Now we can decorate, and this one is of course already done. Let me take a sip of water. Okay, so where's my washi tape? Here's this piece and here is this piece. So what I want is, I want some, sorry, there's just like a very small fly flying here, so those movements are supposed to shove it away, or okay, no digitals. So let me take a book page. Yeah, I just want to make this side with some papers for writing, so I'm just using this book page as kind of like a starting point here. And here's my washi tape, so I need something to cover this side. So I should be able perhaps to use, yeah, to use one of these book tea stained pages. I'm just going to tear the edge here. Use my glue stick. So I think these are going to be such cute booklets. I really love adding, as you probably know, adding booklets and adding any sort of interactive elements to my journals. They just make me so happy. Both making them and then flipping through the journal and finding all of them, and yeah. Okay, and for the washi tape, I'm going to ink its edges to make it stand out a little bit more, righty. And can add it maybe like that. Why not? Kind of off center. This way, I really like it. Oh, I can put this aside. Let's see with this next one. So I should have, I have a little bit of an Edith Holden book page here, and I think I could perhaps use it maybe this way, kind of. Yeah, so I just need a little bit of a torn edge here. So this is from this kind of like, oops, no, this is not going to work. I need it here. This is not enough, I think, unless I can do something to cover this. and maybe I can use some washi tape for that. Okay, so I'm actually going to go with this. Also, this is from this other Edith Holden book. I think this one is called The Nature Notes of the Edwardian Lady. And this is the one which does not have the pretty handwritten font, but it's still full of beautiful illustrations and poems and journal entries. Okay. Let's put it this way. And I can cut off the excess here, and I am going to cover this corner, this one corner in a moment. I am going to be adding some washi tape to all of those little collages that I want to try to play with this one first. So I actually have this book page that could work, but I would need something for here. More teaspoon paper, or I have some scrapbooking cardstock. Oh, maybe this actually. So let me tear the edge here. Okay, and then I'm going to tear this edge as well. Okay, so first to the book page. Kind of like taller, higher, kind of like this, so I can cover up the envelope. And then this one, and for this I am going to use wet glue because this is a thick cardstock and I rarely trust my my glue stick with thick cardstock. Okay, I just need to check. Right, this, and then the washi tape, and the washi tape in the middle. Perfect. Oh, I tore this piece, but that's good. I wanted to actually do something with it. So here we go, cutting this out like that. Okay, cute. So now that we have that, we can go back to these little pieces and add some washi tape to kind of have the front and the back work together, you know what I mean. So for this one I am going to use these two washi tapes because I didn't use them on the, or maybe I want to, do I want to use the same? Maybe I'm actually going to use the same pieces. So let me have a piece here. This place begs for some washi tape, then a piece here perhaps. Like that. This yellow one. Oh, love it. I love it. Okay, in two places I'm thinking. Then for this one I want to use the same washi. So the same two washes really. I need to think of more projects using washi tapes, because the amount of washi tapes that I own is absolutely ridiculous for how little I use them. I use them in my personal journaling, but other than that, I love them. They're so quick to use and they look so gorgeous. These two inside of this one. So perhaps down here and up there. And a little bit of gold. I think this gold I actually got locally in a bookstore, maybe. Some store that I would not expect washi tape there, but there it was. Alrighty, now I just remembered what I think is missing from the front, and that's of course some texture. So I'm thinking, where is it? Where is it? It's here, my gold leaf trim. We're going to be adding it here, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, so I think I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to first glue it with my wet glue, and then I am going to go back when the inside is done. I'm going to go back and stitch it with my sewing machine, but I want the glue to be dry when I do it. Okay, let me cut those pieces first so I can just glue all of them at once. Oh yes, gold leaf trim. You're going to see a lot of it, but I hope you don't mind. I hope you love it, at least to some extent, as much as I do. Yeah. So this one will go on this side, over the book page. And wet glue really does a good job holding it in place. Sometimes I need to add a little bit more, or just hold it for a few seconds, hold it down for a few seconds, but then it works really nice. I think this one has a problem sticking over the washi tape, but then I am going to go with stitching with sewing machine and fix this. Okay, so then I have this one. Oh my goodness, my fingers are all gluey now. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, so the only problem is when these leaves are all crooked, but we worked it out. Okay, so here is the second one. I'm going to cut this off. Okay, and the last one before we decorate the other inside cover. And for the inside cover, like I said, I want to make a pocket, and I actually have a piece of this scrap of this like embossed vellum that comes in a box of chocolates, and I've had it for a while, and I think we've already used it in some From Trash to Treasure project, but because it's just so pretty, I think I want to use it to make pockets. Okay, this one I don't think it's going to stick because because this washi tape is really sleek, but too much glue. But I am going to stitch it, so that's fine. So yes, I have this vellum that I want to use for the pockets. We will see if this will work. But so far we need to decorate it. And how about I actually decorate it with some more of these book pages? What are those that I didn't use? Here they are. I think I actually could use those, and then something, and then the vellum. Oh my gosh, my thoughts are escaping me. I've just had dinner just before filming this video, and I find that after dinner and even after the afternoon coffee, I'm just so sluggish and so just, oh, I can't think, you guys. So sorry if my thought process doesn't make sense, but I really wanted to film this video. I came up with the idea while filming the previous video with the pockets, with the pockets from junk mail envelope, and I just really also wanted to make the non-digitals video because they are so fun. And also in their own way challenging for me. Like I said, digitals are kind of my default, but I also have so many other things like washi, like books, like scrapbooking, cardstock scraps. So a lot of other things that I can use in my projects, and I just kind of forget about them when I have everything I need in a digital format. So this is really nice. Okay. And the last one. Right. So how about I use them kind of like this, and this can go here. And what else? I could use a piece of this paper and glue it here, and then I would only need a small piece of something there, and I think I should have, yeah, a scrap of this washi tape there. Okay, so I think we can kind of repeat what we have on the front, kind of, because this way it will all tie together really well. So I am going to ink around just the book pages. And this one as well. Alrighty, with this I've already chosen the pieces that I want to go here, so I can glue them down right away. And then we are going to think what we want on the other two. Washi tape. And the book page. Awesome. Let me cut off the excess a bit later, and then we can look here. I have some of this scrapbooking paper, which would look nice, I think. So I could tear this side. And again, for scrapbooking cardstock, I'm going to use wet glue. And this cardstock, this is from just a scrap from Tim Holtz, one of his collections. This will go nicely with the yellow flowers that we have on the other side, I think. So maybe like that. No, this is so gluey. I need a tissue to take off this glue, because my whole desk is going to get glue on it, and then everything's going to start sticking, which I do not want. And again, I think this will look just fine, a piece of washi tape up here in the corner, and our book page, that's the second one. Okay, oops. Here it goes. I like it. And the third one, what do I have here that's not a digital? I think I'm going to go for book page, because we already have some of it here. So let me take a piece kind of like that maybe, and then of course I don't need it this big, I just need a slip like that. Awesome. And washi. Right here. This right here, I think I'm going to cut off the excess, and I think what we have here on this inside cover on our left side, what we just did, gives us a perfect opportunity to use some more of the same washi tapes that we have on the other side, and to actually have this magical collage 3 of something, which I'm very happy about. I don't usually use 3s just because I usually don't have space to have 3 of something on my little collages, but whenever I have the opportunity, why not jump on it? Okay, I like it. I like how vintagey it looks and how just vintagey, yeah. This is a different vibe for me. You know, I usually work with a lot of like vibrant colors and pastel colors. But here I'm just enjoying a change with this woodland project. Okay, so yes, I am going to take pieces of the same washi tape and add it on the other side. Okay. So I think my boyfriend just went out with the trash. We are hosting a little barbecue tonight, so he's already after work, so he's doing a little bit of cleaning up, and I'm going to help him right after I finish here. Maybe here. And then this one, like that. Okay, now, I love it. Now I am going to take, where is it? I should have it here. Just a sec, please. I should have this vellum. I think I put it here. Where did I put this piece of vellum from the chocolates? I really actually wanted, oh, here it is, wanted to use it. So this is, like I said, just a embossed piece of vellum from my box of chocolates. So let me straighten up and make sure I have my piece ready to cut into pockets. Okay, so I needed kind of this wide for this first pocket, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and I don't want the pocket to be too deep, so maybe something like this. Yeah, should be good. And this one, can I use it on this? Perfect. And let's cut a piece for this, maybe like that, and then like that. Now I'm curious if I can use a punch on this vellum, so let me try it on this spare piece. It works. Okay, so I have this really simple doily edge punch, and I am going to, oops, it's still here, I am going to use it on the top edge. Oh, it's working, but it's not working all the way through, which isn't ideal. Okay, now I just tore it, or maybe not. Maybe it can still be salvaged. I just need to make sure this is going all the way through. Come on. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay, much better. And on this side, I really love using this punch for pocket edges. Okay, kind of. Oh my goodness, no, it's not good. I'm going to butcher it. No, it should be okay. And this one, you know what, I'm going to leave it. It's not going through very well, so one of them can have this edge, the rest of them I am just going to, okay, so I'm going to ink these edges because I want the vellum pockets to be visible on the pages. So So no punching, no rounded corners. That's a bummer, but I guess it's to be expected. This vellum is really thin and I didn't really hope it would work. Now, to glue it down, I am going to use some double-sided tape. So, double-sided tape is kind of my preferred way of gluing vellum to any other page, actually, because it's pretty much invisible, or even if it is a little bit visible, it gets lost in the in all of the other patterns that we have on the page. Oops. And unfortunately, this is not this double-sided tape which I love, which tears very easily. This one doesn't tear, so I have to do it this way, where I cut the pieces rather than tear them with my fingers, but that's okay. And this one. And then this one. So adding this double-sided tape on 3 pages, 3 of the edges, 3 sides, so I can use it as a pocket. If you just added it to 2 sides, so the bottom and one of the sides, then you would have a tack spot rather than a pocket, which would also be great. Well, I wanted to have little pockets for this project. Alrighty, now is the pleasant part, which is peeling off the double-sided tape backing. Does anyone else like it? Find it oddly satisfying, perhaps? Or is it just me? Awesome. And you can't see that there is double-sided tape. Now it's satisfying when it is actually peeling off, but sometimes it's kind of being stubborn. Like here on all 4 sides. Oh, come on. Come on, tape. Okay. Now we're talking. Last one, making sure the tape is stuck all the way through. Like that. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Alrighty. Now, for some reason this is not folding correctly, but we can fix it very easily here. Okay. Oh, this was the problem, but that's fine now. I will use some wet glue on this later. Then we have this one, and then we have this one. And I actually don't think I am going to be stitching through. I think I like it the way it is, or maybe I will do it later off camera, just a quick stitch around to hold everything in place, to add a little bit more texture. So the last step is going to be, excuse me, gold splatters. And I'm using my mist this way to add some irregular splatters. To the front cover. Okay guys, so I think this is it. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I loved this project so much. I am probably going to be spending tomorrow doing many more of these because, like I said, I have 6 journals and I like these so much that I think I want every journal to have more than one. So here is our booklet. We used the cut-offs from junk mail envelopes as our base, a book page as our focal point, some washi tapes, some gold leaf trim, some stamping and other papers and washi tapes. Then inside we have a pocket, which I think this is so cool how this washi tape is behind the pocket. I really love it. And we have some space for journaling. And then here is the second one, and here is the third one. And we did not decorate the back because I want them to be stuck to the page, and possibly I would actually glue them on these 3 sides, so this would also be a bigger pocket, like a top-loading pocket. Alright, thank you so much for crafting with me, for making these cute booklets with me. And if you guys are still here and you would like to leave a comment and you don't know what to comment, please just say hi in the comments. I just want to say hi back to you, or leave your favorite emoji, anything. It really helps me out. It really helps me. Every comment helps, every like helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it's just, yeah, it's a way to support me and my channel. So thank you very much in advance. Do say hi in the comments and I will speak to you very, very soon in the next one. Bye guys.